I mean, obviously, the big thing this week was penalties, and not just against you, but against everybody. I mean, do you look at somebody to say, like, it wasn't a penalty, or did you do something that you thought you should have done?
In my opinion, I should never put myself in those situations to get those penalties. You know, I can disagree all I want, but at the end of the day, if I would have been in a better balance, if I would have been in a better position, it wouldn't have been a problem. So at the end of the day, I keep myself in this position. Keep myself in that position.
The rest of the game, I mean, you guys are 2-1 in the country in penalties. That's not a good thing.
It's not something we got to work on. We got to focus on each week. We talk about it, but at the end of the day, it comes down to focusing and getting the job done. You know, taking it one week at a time.
How tough is the Georgia Tech defensive front, just when you see on film?
I mean, there's some good guys. They got some big guys on there, real athletic. They shed blocks real well, and you know, they play hard. And so we have a challenge this week, but we're looking forward to it. And we're going to go out there and execute.
How much do you enjoy those games where you guys are running about 50 times? Last week.
I love it. That's an all-time dream. That's, you know, it's a pipe dream for an offensive lineman. You run the ball 50 times, can't get anything better.
If Orlando is nicked up, I mean, how prepared is the line to take over? You know, obviously Jermaine has someone on the left today or whatever.
I mean, we've got guys who getting reps in practice and playing games. Jermaine's playing games. You know, he's more than ready to be able to do it. You know, I have 100% faith in Orlando. And those guys, all these guys are prepared all week in practice, all season. You know, we're towards the end of the season, so what they say is, you know, freshmen become sophomores, sophomores become juniors, and you know, it's kind of how it is now. You know, these guys are older, they've been playing in games, and they're ready to go.
What was Saturday like for you, where Stephen Morris was concerned? You've been snapping the ball to Jacorey all, you know, this whole season now, and this guy comes in first start and handled himself and gets you a game-winning drive also.
I mean, he did a great job. I'm so proud of him. You know, he handled himself in the huddle. He was so poised, so mature in the huddle, and it was really impressive. And you know, I was really glad to see that from him. You know, we had faith in the entire time. Not one time did I think, oh no, we have true freshman quarterback in there. It was, you know, didn't cross my mind one time.
For a quiet guy, were you actually amazed at how bubbly and outgoing and he was trying to, you know, get the fans into it? And
yeah, look, I mean, you know, he was pumped. You know, like he said earlier, it was like this is his dream. You know, this can play at the University of Miami, get his first start. You know, have the fans surround it. It's a close game. It's a tense game, not like a blowout or anything. So, you know, he took it down to the wire, and you know, he came through for us in the end.
What do you think his performance does for Jacorey, whether he's healthy or not? It provides competition. It gives you guys the idea that two guys can run the offense. It can't be anything but a good thing, right?
Right, exactly. It gives us confidence to know that, you know, oh, if something were to happen to Jacorey, we have some guy. And then competition always increases production. You know, if you have someone down breathing down your neck, and all of a sudden you start playing better. That's just how it's always been. That's how it is every position.
I just want to know how much playing in Virginia. I know it was the second half, but how much does it help him now? He goes to Georgia Tech. It's, you know, starting.
You know, I think he's going to build on every game. I think he's going to get better every game. You know, like I said, I was real proud of him. He's you know, held himself so real well, very mature, and you know, you would never think he was a true freshman. You know, he is. He's doing a fantastic job.
I'm curious, just what do you feel about the situation you guys are in? I mean, as much as we've talked or people have talked about, you know, your ACC chances, it seems to be there for you with a little bit of help.
Well, it's in the back of your head, but at the end of the day, you got to focus on one thing at a time. You got to focus on Georgia Tech. We can't try to see this big picture. You can't see the big picture and just see the small picture. So, you know, we messed up earlier this year with that, and right now we're focusing on Georgia Tech, and that's all.
Does it help to play a noon game where you don't sit around and watch the other team's play or check the scoreboard and whatnot?
It doesn't really make a difference. You know, we've played well at night games. We played well at noon games. So at the end of the day, it's just playing football.
You have to be a North Carolina fan this weekend. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I know. It kills me, but you're right.
I mean, you got to win first, but then as soon as you get the win, get off the field, 3:30, that's when that game starts. Are you going to hang around, rush back to your hotel room and watch that game, or what?
Any way I can watch it, I'm going to try. You know, try to at least call my dad, call my mom, figure out what the score is, stuff like that. So, you know, we're going to keep our eyes glued to that game. At the end of the day, we got to focus on Georgia Tech, and that's it. You know, we can't do anything without beating Georgia Tech first, and so that's all we're focused on. That's all we can do.